Hi guys, and welcome back to Me Talk TV. It's Rena, and I'm so happy to be talking to you and glad that you are joining me on today. Today I have something very, very important for you guys on today, y'all. And I have these shades on, y'all. I just wanted to put my shades on um, to let you know that we have some dark people in this world that just do not care about you or anything about you at all. Not your mama, not your daddy, not your grandma, not your sister, not your brother, not your cousins, not your babies. They just don't care. Okay? And I want to come and tell you all how to know if you are or if you're going to be scammed. Okay? So if you'd like to see this good video that's going to help you when the next scammer comes your way, then stay tuned. Back. And so we're going to start off with 10 things to know if you are about to be scammed. And I do have notes right here because y'all, I wanted to get down to the nitty gritty. I want y'all to know everything to know about if you're about to be scammed, okay? Because listen, I don't want nobody else out there to be scammed. Me and my husband have been scammed, and it is not pretty. It will make you cry, all of that. So, number one, it looks good and it sounds good. It sounds good. It looks and it sounds too good to be true. So if it looks and sounds too good to be true, sometimes we just have to use our common sense and be like, okay, that ain't real. I don't believe that. That couldn't be true. Okay. And I'm going to give y'all a little example. Um, we had went and tried to get this house. This house was nice, beautiful, and they only wanted a certain amount of money for it. And it's like all the houses down here run 1,000 and up. Um, and this house was just too good to be true. It looked good, it sounded good. And when we talked to the people, y'all, it was crazy because we was like, how are we gonna see the house? Because they're saying they're out of town. They don't even live here. Okay. So we're like, okay, and they just wanted to give us pictures. They wanted to send us pictures of the house, and there was no way that we can go in and see this house because they had the key. So we was like, okay, can y'all send us the key? So they want us to send this money before they send us the key, and it's like, no, what can we do with a key? And that's what I told my husband. I said, what can we do with a key? They can take the money and do what they want to do, but what can we do with a key? All we can do is take it to the house and look at the house. So that is the number one thing you need to look for, y'all, when dealing with scammers, okay? They are trying to get your money any way they can. So I was like, if we can't get the key first, then I don't want to see the property. Because first of all, we can go in this property and there's a big old hole in the floor, okay? And then y'all got our money and everything like that. So I was like, let me go and search a little bit further with this property, okay? Because it don't sound good. I mean, it don't sound right. It sounded funny, okay? And so I was like, let me go and do a little research. So I did. I went into the internet and I found a number to call about, okay, where the listing was. And this lady was like, this house is for sale. It is not for rent. And it was way more than the price that they were trying to rent it out to us for. I was like, really? So I'm so glad that I took the initiative to go and figure this out, just do a research and see what's going on. You need to research, people. You need to research, okay? And so that is what I did. And I'm telling you, that is what you need to do. That was number one, okay? And so we never did call them back or anything like that. I said, okay, it is what it is. They tried to scam us. It didn't happen. Thank you, Jesus. But I was so upset because I was like, I really wanted the house. Okay, so number two, if the scammer is being so nice to you, and that was one of the things that they did. They were so nice. I'm telling you. I mean, they even tried to use religion, okay? Throw a little scripture out here and there. I was like, really? And it really, that kind of really threw me for a loop because y'all know that I'm a Christian. I'm a real spiritual person. I love God. And I mean, that really, really almost got me right there because, like, I mean, he was saying all the right things. So they'll be so, so nice to you. And then they'll repeat stuff. So they're so nice to you. I mean, throwing out stuff that sometimes it doesn't even sound right. It's like, that don't sound right. Like, really? Like, what? Like, no. So if it doesn't sound right and it don't look right, then you know that that is a scam. Okay. And so what it is a real trick to pull you on in, to reel you in like a fish. Okay. So that is what their main thing is to do, is to reel you in by being very nice to you. And you like, okay, yeah, you know. So number 3 is trying to get your information, asking you questions over and over again, okay, until they get what they want from you. So that is number 3. So be very weary of people when they keep asking you questions, and they're really persistent in asking you these questions over and over again. Sometimes they won't even ask you for your social security number because they know that that's going to really throw it off. So if they don't ask you for the very important stuff, that's another thing. Don't give in to that, because that is what they're trying to do. They're trying to throw you off by not asking you for the main stuff that they really need. They can get your name, phone number, all that stuff, just look you up and all of that. So listen when I tell you, don't fall for these scams. And then if there's a company calling, then they already practically know your information. They already kind of know, and then they'll ask you security questions. If there's no security questions, you don't need to be giving out your information at all, okay? Because security questions, that is the main thing to know that it's you, okay? So if they don't ask you questions like that, leave that alone. Number 4, they keep asking the same questions about your information, trying to get what they want from you, like what I just said earlier. They're trying to probe you so they can get everything out of you that they're trying to get out of you, okay? And you don't need to fall for that. Say no. And normally I can know when it's a scam, and I would just be like, don't call my house no more. And that's what I told them. They called me back, y'all. They called me back, and the people, they called me back, and I was like, I already know it's a scam. Don't call me no more. If you call me one more time, I'm just gonna call the police on you. Okay? And they never did call me again. So we all know that was a scam. And number 5, y'all. Number 5, you will be on the phone for the longest. If there's a scammer on the phone, you will be on the phone for the longest, because they are really trying to get your information, and they're real, like I said, persistent on getting your information. So you're gonna be they're gonna go over this. They're gonna go over this over and over again until they can get what they want from you. So just be on alert. If you're on the phone more than, I'll say, 10 or 20 minutes, almost an hour, that is a scam right there. That is a true scam, because they are really, I'm telling you, and they're trying to hurry it up. And that's the thing. They're trying to hurry it up and get it out of you. And see, I'm like this. I'm gonna prolong this thing, because I'm trying to see where you coming from, what you got to say to me. So they're really, and you can tell it's like a rush like situation. You can tell they're trying to rush you, like, hurry up and get it, because they don't want to be caught. So also number 6 is they will tell you something that doesn't make sense. That is crazy. That they will tell you something that does not make sense. You be like, that don't even sound right. Like, why would you tell me something like that, or ask me to do something? See, they gonna ask you to do something. They gonna ask you to do something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. We got scammed last year because this scammer called and was talking to me and making things sound so good. They were getting in my head. They were talking to me so good. It was like I actually start believing them. Okay, so that is one of the things too. They will get in your head and make you think that they are telling you the truth, and they're not. So they had us to go and do something with some cards, and this is not the first time that I've heard anybody going through this situation where they'll tell you to go to Walmart and get some cards, and tell you to go somewhere and get some cards, pay for all the cards, and they'll do such and such. Okay, and if somebody comes to you about some not credit cards, but gift cards, please know that that's a scam. I'm just going to put it out there just like that. It's a scam. Don't believe them. Don't do it. Leave it alone, because they scammed us out of a whole bunch of money by doing that. Okay? So anything that has to do with gift cards, and they want you to go to Walmart or any other store to do anything about gift cards, know that that's a scam. Okay? Don't do it. And number 7, they will have a fake phone number. Yes, this phone number is fake. It's to the point where you can call them back as long as they haven't scammed you yet. Okay? Once they scam you, and this is the same thing I'm talking about with the cards. Once they've done scamming you, you cannot get in touch with them ever again, okay? At all. So know that they will use a fake phone number. And you can call them back, of course, up until a certain point. Once they've scammed you, that's it. You can't call them anymore. That's done. And that's exactly what happened to us. And I'm telling you, I cried because I fell for that. And I normally don't fall for scams like that. I don't. I'm like, no, like, and I got my husband to believe it. I got him to believe it. Like, this has got to be real. So what they're doing is they're offering you more money to do something. They're offering you more money to go out and do these cards. And it's like, and it got in my head, and I believed it. And do not believe anything like that. Okay, so that is number 7. Number 8, they're very sneaky. Very, very, very sneaky, and they know how to get in your head. This is what I was talking about earlier. They know how to get into your head to make you think that it's real, to just, y'all, don't fall for it. Don't let them tell you any and everything, because it will get in your head, and you'll believe it, and you're like, it's really, it doesn't even make sense. It's like, why would I believe something like that? You have to use your common sense and be like, no, that's not right. And that's a lot of times with scammers, I know to just use my common sense and be like, that's not right. No, that just don't sound right. It don't look right. And so it couldn't be right. So y'all, watch out for them trying to get into your head. Number 9, they don't call you back. That's it. They don't call you back after this last call. Once they've got all your information, they don't call you back because they got everything that they need from you. So there's no reason for them to call back. Now is the time for them to just go ahead and start trying to take your money. And also number 10, then you know that you've been scammed. Okay? But once you know that you've been scammed, that's it. That's the last of it. That it is too late then. You're already been scammed. They don't call you back. You can't get back in touch with them. It's like, that's it. And so now you got to go and try to figure out where your money is, what they've done, and all of that thing. So you have to try to get in touch with the authorities, call the police, and all of this. And I just heard that a lady scammed a lady out of $30,000, y'all. $30,000. Okay? And what I don't understand is, how are these people doing this? How are they getting into the banks, taking this money? And it's like, it's sad because they don't care. Like I said, they don't care about you. They don't care about your family. They don't care about nothing. And y'all, this is why I don't put all of my money in the bank. And I know I showed in one of my videos, let me show you. I put my money in here. This is where my money is, okay? Yes. And I will be getting a bigger one because once my channel take off, yes, I am going to, because I already have one channel taking off. This one is starting to take off. So, this is the one that's already taking off. So, y'all, I will be getting me a bigger one. And I'm telling you, that is the best way because, listen, I worked for a company where we have to shut the cars down. We have to do all of this stuff. And I'm like, all of the cars I had to shut down because of scams, because people taking their money. It's ridiculous. It's like, in this day and time, it is worse than ever. And everybody needs to know how to protect themselves, okay? You need to know how to do it. And I'm here to tell you, don't put all your money in your bank. Don't put all your money in your bank. If you want a bank account, that is fine. But don't put everything, all your life savings, everything in your bank account, because they would clean you out. They would clean out. I had someone tell me that they were cleaned out, didn't have nothing else. They were crying. And I'm like, I can feel you. I can feel you. But I can't also all the way feel you because I haven't had everything taken from me, because everything's not going to be taken from me, because a lot of my money, the most of my money is with me, most of it. And this lady, she was like, maybe I should just shut it all down. Don't even have a bank. Just keep my money. That's the best thing to do, really, in my opinion, because, but I do want to have a bank account. But I'm telling you, the most I would have, I ain't gonna tell y'all what the most I would have, but it's not over $1,000. And it ain't because I don't have it or nothing like that. It's just because I'm not gonna put all my money out there like that. You got to have some sense. You got to use your brain. You got to be like, all my money is not going in the bank, because there is people out there just going in, taking your money, putting their sticky fingers in there, taking your money, taking everything that you have worked for, everything that you have saved, and it's not going to happen. So learn how to put your money away with you at your own home. And you need to be careful with that as well, because people will try to come in your home, have that thing hidden somewhere where they cannot find it at all in your house. There's a lot of things you need to hide when you're in your house. And I've had to learn that, because people will break in and they will take everything that's valuable. So you need to hide it even in your house. So that is what that is what this video is about today. Just doing what you need to do to protect yourself from scammers. Even with these banks, because y'all, there's no way that people should be able to get in your bank and take your money, okay, at all. I don't know how they're doing it, but there's no way that they should be able to do that without all of your information, without security questions. Like I said, you have to have security questions just to get through there. So how? But these people are so slick, and that's why I said have the majority of your money with you, so you can be like, well, at least I feel some kind of relief because they didn't take everything of mine. And also, don't always order online. That's another thing. This is how people are getting your information. Don't always order online. Go out to a store. And I know we are in a pandemic right now, and everybody don't want to go to the store, but sometimes you just have to go to the store because you don't want these people taking your money. Okay? And I'm sorry I keep looking out this window. Please forgive me for that. But you just don't want these people going in there taking all of your money. So go to the store. Go to the store. Don't always get on the internet, because the internet, that's where all your info is. Be careful. I love you guys. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I will have that other video I was talking about linked up here, when I'm telling you how to save your millions. I will have that video up in the card section. So please check out more videos. Also share this with your family, your friends, anybody who needs it, anybody who has been scammed out there. If you please leave me a comment down there. Tell me what you think about this video. Do you think it was helpful? Because I'm pretty sure it is, because in this day and time, it's so many scams going on. I'm like, I just can't believe it. Like, really? Like, I had to do this video because there's too many scams going on. And this needs to stop. It really needs to stop, because like I said, these people don't care about you, your mom, your daddy, your brother, sister, nobody. They don't care. They're thinking about their own selfish self. I love you guys. Be blessed. And please join me on the next video.